Hello, Liz here with your daily lizard, and we are still talking about mindset and still looking at this quote: life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. All right, so today what I want to talk about is the idea that you could think more realistically. Now, sometimes people struggle with realistic thinking for a few reasons, and there's a ton of reasons, right? We don't have time to go into all those. But the biggest one that I see is they think they're not being positive. Like they don't have a positive attitude if they're being realistic. But realistically, things could go wrong. Sometimes things aren't going to go great. Sometimes you really do just jack stuff up. That's the truth. I'm realistic. Here's the thing about realistic thinking. It doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be positive. It's just is. It's just the way that it is. But the thing that's awesome about looking at it and seeing it for the truth of the situation without the judgment of good, bad, right, wrong, is it gives you power. It opens up your thinking. It gives you a chance to be able to look at the way things really are. Now, if you're on the flip side and you're thinking, yeah, I am very realistic, but you tend to be a little on the more negative side, then your problem is the opposite. Nope, mellow that out. And it's not really that bad. It hasn't actually happened yet. That's me putting my emotion on it. Instead, strip out the emotion if you tend to be a little bit more on the negative side. So, right, we got those people that are like, woo, uber positive. They don't want to say a bad thing. And we've got those people on the other side, doom and gloom, and everything is bad. And I'm so worried. Come into the middle. Now, I'm not suggesting that this is easy to do. We are who we are, right? And we respond in the ways that we normally respond. But why not try, look for ways to be more realistic? And here's the action. The action for today is to look at areas where you know you struggle to be as realistic as you could be. I'm not going to say should be. We're going to try and keep that judgment out of there, but where you could be. And how could you look at a situation just as, that's just what happened. That's it. Not good, bad, anything. Once you're able to do that, remember that's the action, look at the areas of your life where you know you struggle a little bit, then pick that one apart, grab that one and pick it apart a little bit. Ask yourself all the hard questions. Try to get real with and dig into the situation. What if sales fall short of projections? What if revenue really does hit rock bottom? Not your optimist rock bottom, but real rock bottom. What if that happens? What if we don't get any new customers for the entire month? None. What if the client doesn't pay us? Well, we got a huge job and they don't pay us. What if? Realistically, what will you do? If you can think realistically, you can come up with a plan that will actually work, that will work to your benefit, especially if you have been following along and you've been hearing me say repeatedly, think about that big picture. Think about what you want from your overall life. You'll be able to do that if you're thinking realistically. All right, so the action is write down the areas where you know you struggle a little bit. You have a hard time being realistic. You either candy coat it or you're like all doom and gloom. Write those down and ask yourself the hard questions in that area and look at the answers realistically. All right, that's it for today and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.